Hey guys, CaptainAquatics, and in today's video we are going to be discussing the basic cleaning for your snake. So in today's video we are going to be cleaning my ball python Wobbles enclosure. She is currently in a tub enclosure, so we are going to be cleaning that. Glass enclosures and PVC enclosures do differ slightly in the cleaning, but it is mostly the same process. As a quick note before I really want to get into stuff, this video is a very broad, generalized guide on cleaning your reptile enclosures. This video assumes you are using paper towel or regular paper substrate and not regular substrate. This guide is also not specific to each snake, so please research your specific animal and its needs. With that out of the way, let's get into the first step of the process, which is of course going to be removing your snake from the enclosure. What I personally like to do, I keep track of my snake's weight, so every time I do a deep cleaning like this, I take her out, put her into her bin, and weigh her before closing up the bin, putting her aside, and continuing on with the cleaning. So before we start cleaning, we are going to discuss the cleaning solution I'm going to be using. I am using a Chlorohexidine water solution, which I'm going to show you how to prepare. It is 1 part chlorohexidine, which is linked in the description below, to 32 parts water. This is the same solution that vet offices use or other animal clinics use. It is non-toxic, very safe for your animal, and it is great as just a generalized basic disinfectant. You are going to want a spray bottle for this solution, of course. I am using a 24-ounce spray bottle, which is going to mean I need approximately 1.5 tablespoons of the solution and fill the rest up with water. Of course, it's not an exact science. If you have a little more or a little less, it's not going to be super harmful to your animal. For glass enclosures, you are going to also want to prepare a 1 part vinegar to 4 parts water solution to use on the glass of the enclosure. Now that that's out of the way, let's start actually cleaning. We're going to get all of the decorations removed from the enclosure, and we are going to slightly mist the enclosure with the chlorohexidine solution. We're going to let it sit for a little bit, and then we're going to wipe it out so that it is fully dry. Then we are going to take our decorations over to a table or on the floor, wherever you want to clean them, and do the same thing. You want to slightly mist the decorations, wipe it out so that it's fully dry, and then you're going to want to let everything air dry for roughly 30 minutes. An important note is that you do not want to use this chemical cleaning solution, or really any chemical cleaning solution, on your water bowl. If it is not soiled, I personally just do a very good rinse out and drying. If there is a specific soil, a snake went to the bathroom in the water, or went to the bathroom next to the dish and the dish got dirty, you're going to want to just use some basic Dawn dish soap, non-scent infused or anything like that, just the basic straight up Dawn dish soap, and you're going to want to rinse it out really well after the fact, and let that air dry for roughly 30 to 45 minutes. For decorations like this stick, where it may be a little bit trickier to spray it and then wipe it all down, I can just take a paper towel, spray a heavy amount of the solution on the paper towel, and then wipe down the wood decoration. While we are waiting for everything to air dry, I always take out my snake from the temporary bin and look her over, make sure that she's doing well, no mites, no burns or injuries. I also check the equipment on the enclosure, make sure that it all looks good and seems to be functioning properly. Wobbles today, when I took her out, I noticed that her belly was a little bit pink, which indicates that she may be going into shedding, which is a very good thing to know. Because now that I know that she's going into shedding, I'm going to want to disturb her less and try to keep the humidity a bit higher in the enclosure. Now, with all of that done and everything air dried for 30 to 45 minutes, you can replace everything into the enclosure, put in some new paper towels, or I'm using packing paper in this case, and get your snake back into the enclosure, put her right back into whatever rack you have, or just back into a glass enclosure if that's what you have, and that is the basics of the cleaning. Now, for the frequency of cleaning, I'm going to recommend what I do is I do a deep cleaning every 7 days while monitoring. If there's any waste or anything, then you clean the day that you see the waste. And of course, you're going to want to change the water bowl or clean that out even more frequently to make sure that they always have clean water. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys for this video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.